Hello everybody, I'm Flameless Soul and I welcome you back to Layers of Fear 2. We are starting here on the save select screen because I'm rectifying my mistake. In this one, I do remember in the second chapter, I wasn't consistent with my original choice. Except I was. I didn't realize with my original choice that I had to be persistent in order to go with the choice to rebel against the director. So when I got reset, I thought that I had to go along with the director. After looking it up, no. You don't have to go along with the director. You have... And I noticed in, our second attempt, Chapter 2, that you had to be persistent with it. And I did it. I was consistent in that I wanted to rebel against the director. So, I am restarting. And in this episode, we are going to play through first two chapters and get us back to Chapter 3 so that my choices are consistent. Because I did originally want to rebel against the director in the first chapter, but I didn't understand that you had to be persistent with that. So, we are going to fix that. And with that said, I'm now going to select this one so that this continues to exist. God, I didn't realize that it had been... The last time I recorded this was in September. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm mostly going to stay silent, because we have seen almost all of this, but as we approach parts, can I turn around and open these doors? As we approach parts that I haven't, been in yet, we will look over them. I still can't read this. Of course, I can't see who I am. So it is known, I am not going to rush things. I am actually going to look at stuff, see if I can find any new information that I didn't have already. Like collectibles and such. Okay, so I'm not allowed to look at myself. I remember that. I'm not allowed to see who I am. Like, that is against the rules to some extent.
Never met the guy in person, but few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
Okay, so I now know that's definitely about the director. I'm pretty sure the director's the crazy one, and I still don't know who I am. My theory is that I am one of the children that we hear about later in the game, one of the stowaway children. Performance for the ages. Acting, if done well, is a scary business. It takes immense courage to lose consciousness of your own self and not just reenact, but become the character you are portraying. Few can master that kind of courage, and yet it happens to which, after last night's visit to the Majestic Theater, I can personally attest, as my regular readers know all too well, I am careful with my words and not the easiest critic to please. What? Okay, having said that, the play's lead performance left me speechless, utterly fearless. The acting by unintelligible name was nothing short of transcendent. It was as if the person on stage dissolved before my very eyes, letting the character burst into existence. Page torn off. I have not seen this one before, because I don't believe I actually ever came this way. Okay, there's a bathroom. We'll check that in a minute. Sack of shit. Okay, fuck. Failed to check the bathroom because... Fuck. Whole point of this was to check more. Son of a bitch, fuck. Was it this door? It was this door, right? And bathroom's just completely fucking gone. What the hell? What would happen if I got into the bathroom? What was in the bathroom? What did I fail to go into? I'm slightly annoyed now. Only slightly, because, like, I should have known better. I should have gone to the bathroom first before continuing on to the rest of the room, but I didn't expect it to just completely disappear behind me. Is that, like, a requirement for a different ending other than the one I'm aiming for? Dear fellow traveler, I apologize for being forward, but when I heard we were traveling on the same ship, I could not resist the temptation. I just think of me as an admirer of your talent, your performance. They speak to me like no other ever have. To say that you are my favorite actor would be a gross understatement. I do wish we could meet in person. Still, if you could grace this modest piece of paper with your signature, I would treasure it more than anything. In any case, I remain forever your greatest admirer. Don't know if I've seen that one before, so I'll leave that in. There was treasure in there, okay. Stairs break on us. I remember I spent something like 15 minutes in this space the first time.
Avast, Mr. Hardy. Too many of them scurvy dogs to take head on.
Lily, I want to go home.
Quartermaster, steel yourself. Be your heart soaked in doubt, or be there a fire burning within.
Why was there flames? Why was there flames? What were the flames about? What? I don't remember the flames. An arrow points to this cup, so it makes me wonder if there was something to do with that cup. Like, if there's something I could do with this cup, but I don't know. Probably character, right? Be ready to go back. And again, I spent way more time in that room than I needed to the first time around, because I thought that there was something like that I needed to find. There wasn't. Man, I would hate to use that desk. It's way too far up against this wall.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool.
I think those are like movies that our character is played in. Okay, this is where I fucked up.
One life ends. The right one. Action.
Say, my original thing, I did this.
A life for life. One must be taken. The right one.
Can I just leave? I cannot. So I shot the one on the left. That was my act of rebellion. He's telling me to shoot this person. I shot this person. And I thought, because it faded out and like it was like that I had to shoot this person.
No. You look, but do not see.
I... Fuck you!
A story as old as time. Who are we to rewrite it? Who are we to deny it? We must look deeper.
I am Flameless Soul.
We must.
What that means is, fuck you, my dude. I wonder if any of this has changed now that I shot the other person. This room is way too bright. I fucking hate it. I can't see anything. Oh, come on! I don't even remember that. I'll be honest. I forgot that was a
Look
thing.
what I found, Mr. Hardy. This chart will lead us away from peril and into safe harbor.
It's a map of the ship, a schematic, a blueprint.
It takes courage to stand up to someone stronger than you. I could never do it. I wasn't brave enough, but she was.
That's different. That right there is very, very different. I'm honestly, I'm starting to think that I'm the girl and he dies. Replica of a 17th century flintlock pistol, fully operational, flash powder crossed out, gunpowder, 4 kegs, 66 pounds each, ammunition, 5 boxes, 100 pieces each, dummies, 100. Holy crap! This dude got a lot of shit. He needed a lot of gunpowder, but only 1 pistol. That's the end of it. That's the end of that chapter. That's good. At least I think that's the end of that chapter. We survived. We did it. We wake up in the bed now. And I went against the fuckface director. Which that means I now fully commit to going against him.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3. Okay, that's weird.
We are now entering the eastern part of the borough. This particular area holds a special place in my heart, as I grew up not far from here myself. A few things have changed, it seems, for better or worse. I see children playing in the streets, not a care in their little minds. If it wasn't for their shabby clothes, one could almost forget about the crushing poverty that plagues so many of the local families. But what do we have here? A boy, sitting on a park bench, alone. Perhaps he won't mind if we pick his brain a bit. Good morning, young man. What's your name? Good morning, young man. What's your... Morning. Good man. Your name. What's your name?
James?
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
So James made it somewhere, or he was somewhere for sitting alone. He wasn't there, so we may actually be James. I didn't listen to these before because I thought they wouldn't be worth anything. Apparently I was wrong. They are worth something. I believe I played that backwards the first time, and there was something there, but there was also a lot of noise, and I couldn't understand what was being said. So I'll play it backwards again, so that you guys can hear that. I'll play that now.
This year, the award goes to...
Okay, whatever it was, I don't know what it was, but it was probably something. We're spending a lot of time below deck in this chapter, if I remember correctly. Don't fucking do that. Fuck. I believe it, like, a lot of people have mentioned before that the ability to die in a horror game alleviates a lot of the concern. Because when you die, that's it. That's the end. You die. You respawn and start over. Like, if it's obviously the consequence to dying can be changed, like, especially if it's one that starts you over from the beginning. But whenever you die in most video games, you just respawn at the last checkpoint. You don't lose much. Yeah, I remember here. I was here before. Alright. I don't like what you're doing, bro. Here is wisdom. 156. I ignored this last time, thinking it was a way forward. It is not a way forward. This is purely towards collectibles. Yep.
Thou knowest 'tis common. All that lives must die, passing through nature to eternity.
Hamlet. Okay. See, I ignored that last time. I thought that coming over here was an alternate path. Sup, dude? Honestly expected to fall. Didn't expect to climb. Oh, there, we fell. There we go. Yep, falling. That makes a lot more sense. Now we're back to the whack-ass creepy carnival. Yep, there we go.
On. Death turns to decay. It warms the heart. It feeds the soul.
So I put the flower in him.
Bright. So bright. A stolen flame burns strong. Burns quick. A stolen flame burns out.
So yeah, no. If your inspiration is like that, he's correct on. If your dream is to live, is
No food, just paper.
Don't lose hope, Quartermaster. Let's
I
keep
never
on
picked
looking.
this up. I never picked this up. Okay, so it definitely runs faster if I look at it. Like, if I look towards it, it is definitely faster. And I remember also, I spent way more time than necessary in this room because of the singing. I never found anything. And I still don't think I'm going to. I think I have to move on, ignore that room, unlike last time where I spent something like 15, 20 minutes in there. Okay. Yep, that happened last time. It cuts and teleports me to the other side. I'm now in the spooky section. But now I know that there was no way for me to avoid that. The other door didn't work. Had to reinforce some cages. Something got the animals all spooked. Might be they sense a storm coming. Need to batten down the hatches. It's going to be a big one. That I hadn't seen yet. Follow the breadcrumb trail, right? Okay. That's fair. Cowards die many times before their death. Yeah. Okay. That was completely and utterly fair. Don't throw shit at me, fuckwits. That's weird. It's on fire, but not on fire. What? Yeah, I remember spending a lot of time messing with that coffin, trying to get spooky stuff to happen, and nothing happened. So, doesn't matter what I set it to, the flames were gonna show up regardless. I was trying to shut the door! That's not fair! Okay, so we're not gonna even try and close it this time. Because he just catches up to us the second I try and close it. Yeah, the life of one outweighs another.
And lives hang in the balance. Reason become instinct or reason. Instinct or reason. Trust your instinct. Tip the scale. Reason poisons your mind, makes you weak.
Yeah, so...
Trust your instinct. Tip the scale. Do not give in. Do not let go.
Okay, so... this happened last time. I'm trying to read the controls, and there's a time limit on this.
One life outweighs the other. There is no other way. No other way. No, it can't be. Trust. One life outweighs the other.
I'm trying to recreate how I did this the last
No
time.
other way. One lives, another pays the price, but not you. Our lives are not equal. Prove your worth. Shift the balance. Yes. Let instinct guide you. Forget reason. Forget mercy.
Give up.
It can't be the life there was to be. The life that never found its flame. Weak. Weightless. Worthless.
Yeah,
Some
there...
things must be left behind.
You didn't take it. You'll starve.
Yes, James,
You
I
let
will
it go.
starve.
You'll regret it.
That's making a weird sound.
You gave up. You'll never make it.
And that will be my fate. But I don't want to have that dude dictate how I do things.
She once saw this boy drown a baby rat in the gutter. She held the boy's head in the gutter till he promised to never do it again. There's always someone stronger than you.
Coins. What if I... There's always someone stronger than you, but what's in here? So I screwed up. No, I didn't. Not entirely. I can go through. I can do. What? Oh, it locked behind me. Fuck. I went this way before! Fuck! There's another moment where I spent a lot of time doing it. And it took a lot more time than it should have. Because I had no idea where I needed to go. Like, literally, I went and explored that. I went and explored the giant fucking flamethrower. Because I had no idea where I needed to go. Yeah, it's very much like, I remember talking about the Batman thing. Like, the killing joke in Batman. Yeah, I remember trying to tell that joke. I don't think it's... I think it's not meant to be funny, because I've never laughed when I heard it. I've never seen anyone laugh when they heard it, other than the Joker. And we blow up the city. I'm imagining that this is where a lot of the gunpowder went. It doesn't even try and, like, do a crumble physics or anything. It literally just phases through the bottom. Okay. Another fade to black. But why?
Bloody roots.
Bloody roots. Okay, so I got our next thing. Alright. Doesn't look like I missed any this time. That's good. Character, a house is built of walls and beams. A home is built of fears and dreams. Nothing here this time. Definitely something here, though.
So, James, am I correct to assume you live somewhere nearby?
Yes,
With your family?
my sister.
Oh, you have a sister, splendid. And what about your parents?
Father.
Oh, well, let's start with your father. He must be proud of such a strapping young lad as yourself.
He is not.
How about your sister? Is she,
She's everything.
I see. You spend a lot of time with your sister.
She's always there. And she will be. Forever.
That's really weird. Interesting that ended up over here. Okay, because looks like I might have missed one right here. Because I have these... Yeah, looks like I might have missed one right there. But other than that, I'm not so sure. Well, guys, that is going to be it. And yeah, like, I know, I didn't make any progress at all compared to last episode. But we are now going to get an ending, like an actual ending, not just the indecisive ending, because of this. Like, the past 2+ hours of my life were dedicated to fixing my mistake with the first thing. So now we actually have the chance to get an ending, and that's the ending where we rebel against the director, because that was the first thing I wanted to do. When the first choice showed up, I tried to rebel, and I was like, oh, he's just going to tell me I have to shoot the one on the right, no matter what. I was wrong. So I fixed that. And that means that this episode has to end here, because like I said, 2+ hours of my life. Yeah. Let me actually check the amount of time, the exact amount of time. 2 hours, 3 minutes. That's how long it took. And keep in mind, that is with me sprinting through empty sections and not spending nearly as much time as I did on certain rooms as I did in the first ones. This took a while. So, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like down below, show your support for the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe so you can see the rest of this or any other content I might make. And remember, guys, smile, because this video is a testament to you can always fix your mistakes in video games. Right? Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, guys.